And then obviously I did a thing with Moonchild a few weeks ago, right? And okay, did you smash Moonchild? I'm like, nah.
Who's
again,
Moonchild?
Moonchild Sanelly, she's like a South African musician.
Oh, okay.
You know the woman, she's got this blue hair thing.
I think I saw a picture of it. I just didn't know
Yeah.
she was actually famous.
Yeah. Sure, she's a Kom musician.
Ah.
Yeah, among other genres, but I think she would identify as a Kom musician.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. So everyone's like, oh, nice, with celebrities, blah, 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 right? So they're really, did you smash, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, this is just another human being. Exact same process I went through with her. And if she was being bullshit, I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. If this is good, it's just another human being. Okay, cool, right? Okay, what about threesome? So now they're really comfortable now. Now they're asking questions about the shit they really wanted to get to now, right? Because someone opened the floodgates. One guy was brave enough and asked like 7 questions. And then now suddenly everyone's now a new question.
Trickle in.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's just another sexual act, right? It just so happens it involves more than 2 people, right? And now the things that you have to consider for sex with yourself still apply. Sex with someone else still applies, right? But now there's an additional layer of sexual health now, right? In terms of like disease transmission, right?
Yeah.
If you're wearing one condom between 2 people, obviously that's a problem.
It's good for you, but not for the
other two people, right? And it's not automatic for everyone to think like that, right? Because I'm still wearing the condom, so condoms are safe. I'm like, no, that's no longer safe sex, right? Even like going down on one person, then going down on the other person, right? It is possible to transmit fluids, right? If in your hands, fingers, toys, whatever, you must always be changing barriers the whole time, right? So if you are terrible at stage 1 and 2, right? And this is not in terms of rank of experience, but just like solo, partner, multiple partners, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to change by including multiple partners,
Yeah.
right? And if you don't enjoy sex, the other 2 ways, I don't know if this will improve it either, right? So it has to be something that you do because it's just a different kind of sex you want to have, not because you want better sex. Yeah. It's just like, oh, yesterday I had toast, today I want French toast instead, right? It's still about I want to have some food.
Yes.
Right? Versus, oh no, I had rye bread yesterday, I need to have a brioche today.
Yeah.
To one up the day. Nah. Because again, now you're now sort of commodifying the experience and the people in that experience as opposed to just an exchange of pleasure. Right. So I'm like, yeah, you need to consider everyone's safety. And I know like in a group setting, like if you're having like a mosam, which is like more than 3 people, right? Sometimes you can even have people in that space who don't have sex at all. They're just there to make sure things are flowing well and looking out for people's sexual health and sexual hygiene and make sure no one gets abused in that space, right? So they're just there, they're enjoying the show and they're having a good time, right? But they're not that lost in the sauce as much as everyone in that puddle is, right? So they're like, oh, no, hang on, you didn't change that condom. Or do you want some water? Or you look a bit woozy, right? Just looking out for the vibe, because the vibe can take over. It can become like a little hive of fun, right? I was like, oh, so then I answered that. And then...
These niggas are probably like, this nigga's wasting.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wasted opportunities,
right? So, okay, then they asked about the monogamy thing, right? And I was like, yeah. So for me, I think we spoke about this last time I was here, but I'm a generalist, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right? So I was like, yeah, so my sex is also generalist kind of sex. And I believe as long as you are open, transparent, and respectful around sex with multiple partners, for the most part, it should be okay to navigate that kind of environment, right? Obviously, human beings are human beings. It's difficult to have a perfect situation, even if it's just you and your partner.
Yeah, in any situation,
right?
It's very difficult.
If there's another human being depending on you and you depending on them, they're gonna be some fucking shit. Yeah, right? So I'm like, yeah, the idea of just having one sexual partner is not for me, right? And I tell that to any potential sexual, I'm like, listen, if we're gonna have sex, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, which is almost 0. I like everything. Right? But also know that there are other people who are currently involved and in the future may be involved and in the future may no longer be involved, right? And Then you establish parameters. Would you like to know? No, I wouldn't like to know. I wouldn't like to share. Just know that there's someone. Oh, actually, no, I would love to meet that person. Maybe you're in a relationship, you're dating, and you want to meet that other person. Sometimes those people can actually be friends, right? I know of people where there's one person in the middle who's dating. So person A is dating person B. Person A is also dating person C. But A and C are not dating. Or B and C, sorry, are not dating at all. But they know each other. They can live together and be best buds. But romantically, they're not interested in each other at all. All right. So that's just a different way of living your life and experiencing your sex, right? You can just be like, yeah, nah, that's not for me. This is for me. That's for me. That's for me. That's for me, right? But we take it for granted that what I believe around sex is what you're going to believe, what they're going to believe around sex, right? So there's a universal definition of sex, and that's all everyone is having, and that's nowhere near the truth, right? So you gotta approach each interaction as if you don't know anything about sex, because you're having sex for the first time with that person, okay? Listen, when we say we're gonna have sex, what are your expectations, right? Are we gonna stop at a certain point? Are you okay with the finger up your butt? Yeah. Are you okay with me? You know, some things obviously get better with time, and you can kind of read each other better, or you have a conversation around like, listen, I'm game for everything, right? And if I'm not in the moment, I just tell you no, I don't want, right? Which so that's like the easiest kind of version of events where, and I quite like that when you know someone that well, where you can just tell them do what the hell you want, because you trust and you know that they would never take it beyond a reasonable extent, right? But that's a very difficult ask, right? And I've never abused that situation, and I've never been abused in that kind of context when I've been that close to the person and be like, yeah, let's go, right? But if you think you're gonna try some really wild things, even though you have that consent, maybe a good idea is like, listen, what do you think about this? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, right? Let's do it. And then you go for it, right? So it's never a bad idea to check in, right? In fact, I encourage you to always check in any case, right?